Friends, um, I promised I was just make little show off of my addiction. As you all know, we had a sort of confession times for new viewers um, about how is it when you are a crafter. You are having, I mean, amounts of things that you use in your craft. And I can assure you, sometimes a crafter's mind can be very full of ideas. I mean, we see a thing. Hi, sweet Amber and Tracy. Thank you for your hi. What I'm saying is, we crafters, right? We have twisted brains. We like, I mean, bits and pieces. And I mean, every time we see an object, right? We don't see what is written it's supposed to be. I mean, we have our own, like, I know exactly what I want to use that for. Today I was very lucky because I had some strange looks from some people that, because I was in Little and asked this kind man, is it okay I sort of just collect some cardboard boxes from empty boxes? And he said, yes, of course. Because what happened to the cardboard in supermarket is that they are just going to be squeezed and burned. So I have just collected so I can make some extra little drawers. And I have, as I confessed, I am going to show you. Because when I was actually in Little, right? What did I see? I mean, not because I mean, yeah, I do have a lot of these, but I don't have these. Have a look at this napkin. How about it? I mean, I just, and you know what? I love them so much. So I actually bought 2 packets. Um, and there are 20 napkins. I had to get them. I mean, you know what? You never know when they're. I mean, because you can't be sure you can get them again, right? I mean, I know. But look at it. I mean, Scandinavian Viking and a ship. Yes. And then I passed my wonderful. As you know, I have a hotspot. Yes, exactly, Tracy. Because that's what I'm going to use them for. See, this is a paper plate, for it's a food plate. I got 5 disposable plates shaped as a shirt. And you know what? You can't have a shirt. No, thank you, Sherry, without the shorts. So I got a set of shorts and a t-shirt. It's paper plates. It's and they're cute. I mean, honestly. So I am going to see if they can go in little happy mails. How about it? Would that be fun? I mean, aloha and the shorts. I mean, as a paper plate. So I needed them. I'm going to look at them right away. Here, can't help it. Sorry. I need to. Hi, Dorinda. Hi, Clara, Sherry, Tracy, Amber. Good to see you. Have a look. Yes. And I mean, these are great. Disposable. Your grandchildren will love them. Yes, Tracy. I mean, and not, and I have also here the shorts. Yeah, disposable plates. Here, the shorts. So you can actually, you know, have a shirt and a pair of shorts in plates. And it's a cool pattern, right? So, yes, I got these. And I don't know. I can see we have some new ones. Hey, Sue. As I promised, I am going to say, as I told you in Mary's, you could pin them on the wall. That's right. Or you can make a head, you know, buy a round plate and make a head for him and make him like a guy hanging on the wall, right? Of disposable paper plates. Oh, thank you, Sue, Tracy, and Sue. These are the napkins. I couldn't help it. I mean, I sort of saw these. These are real fun plates, yes. And you know what? I thought they would be fun. Also, like to put in what do you call it? Little happy mails. And I was actually thinking maybe I should make, when I get a PayPal, I mean, make these little napkin packets. So, and I got this for Sue. No, for Amber. I promised Amber a packet of watercolor. And I have got these tiny little here for embellishment. Yes, I was thinking about it. And make little packets. But that means that I need my son to help me to create a PayPal. You wouldn't? Oh, yeah, that would be a nice little earner. These tiny little, as you can see here. See if I can grab it like this. And as you can see, I got all these here for, I need to pick up the lid here. 40, there are 40 pieces in here. Yes, Glacialis will help me. 40 of these little bows for 10 kroner here in Denmark. So I think I'm going to send you, put a little bit of this as embellishments. So I am going to pack a little something for you, because these things I'm buying here are something I know. Hi, trees. They are tiny and precious. So I am going to split them up and put a little bit. Hello, Angela. Here they are. See my addicting napkins. For those who just popped in, I couldn't resist. So these are the one I actually bought 2 packets of with the Viking ship. And then I have got these. These are paper plates as a shirt, like this. And a pair of shorts. Oh, Amber, remember to be careful to write, if send it as a gift. It has to be a gift, because if the as much I have a suspicion about it's something value, I have to pay customer tax for it. So, but please, Amber, don't overspend for me. I mean, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Yes, because if they find out or see anything that could assume as it's valuable, they can actually risk. I am going to pay to get it delivered in the customer, because when I ordered. Yes, you know what, Amber, no rush, darling, no rush. It's always good to have something, to look forward to. So don't rush. Do it when you feel you have the extra for it. So I will just be happy, and I can assure you my heart will wait for it. But don't do it before you can do it. Okay? And it has to be a gift, because I was actually ordering some lace from Elizabeth. The problem is that it looked like they were ordered. It was not, so it costed me twice the amount I have paid for the order in customer tax. Here are the shorts, also as it's paper plates. So as we talked about, we can do. Yes, you just when you get the customer market, you put a sticker on it. You just write it as a gift and not valued and not expensive. So that means that they can see it's a gift, but it has to say on the packet that this is a gift. It's not something I have ordered overseas. Thank you, Amber. Yes, and that's also for the other one of you. And then you can see I got some glitter glue. I don't know, it's something new. Yes. So I'm going to try it out. It costs 10 krona for these. In Tiger, something flying Tiger got this. So because I was actually thinking to use it on my washi tape, How good it is, I don't know. Then I got some extra hobby glue. It also cost 10 krona. Then I got two of these, a black and a green acrylic paint. These also cost 10 krona here in Denmark. And again, $1 is 6 Denmark. And these, Amber, I have bought one for you, is also 10 krona in Denmark for one of these. So it's not expensive. So, and yes, the aqua is very beautiful. That one, right? I love it. I mean, I really like it. And I'm going to try and see how well it's going to be. So, and Tracy, I got one for you too. I was almost say YouTube. Yes, I had fun today. Yes, okay, many more colors than you can get in the US. Cheap seats, okay? Yes. You can actually get some with more color for a lot more, but I think here's enough color for us. Actually, I got two more because I think I might send them for you, put them in a box. And you are also going to receive a Flying Tiger Copenhagen flyer. Because as you can see, I accidentally, listen to me, I accidentally sometimes, just grab some extra because I also use them because they're so big, so they are so good as wrapping paper. So you are going to have one of these flyers here so you can see all these wonderful images. Yes, too. So you are going to have one of these. Yes, accidentally on purpose. Yes. As you can see, there are so many wonderful images in these. And I know Elizabeth Brewer is very happy to receive them. So I was thinking I am going to, from now on, when I make happy mails, I am going to put a flyer like this into your little box. What I can do is, if it is, I am sending them, so for you, it's going to maximum £4 boxes because 4 pounds cost 100 krona. So I hope that's a good thing for you. And I have also this tissue paper, Flying Tiger Copenhagen tissue paper, and send, make some what you call Danish packages. So these happy mails I make is, from Denmark, made in Denmark, not to be get anything elsewhere. So that's what I have been doing today. So these are also fun because you can use the flowers. So now you know what to expect. And I like it because it says, Holster bro your boat gently down the stream. It's actually also written in English. So, and all these names. I live in Copenhagen. This is Aarhus. When I grow up, I want to be from Aarhus. For example, Esbjerg, you're the only fish in my sea, and Esbjerg is actually what do you call it? Ocean, near the ocean, the fishermen. And Frederikshavn, you my safe haven. Fredericia, I'll hold down the fort for you. I love the Viborg vibe. Viborg is also a Danish town. And Odense, I love to be stuck in the middle with you. And Odense is like on Fyn here. It's in the middle. Oh, good morning, Skylar. So, and this says, prøv lige at høre her. It's Aalborg. Standard Aalborg phrase used to start off just about any sentence. Pronounce against, ask a Aalborgenser. So it's when you say something, probably hør her though. And they know exactly they're from Aalborg. Yes. So, oh, thank you, Angela. So these are all my goodies, and I am going to pack them little. And see, who didn't see my napkins? Forgive me, but I did bought these today. These are my napkins. So, as you know, all know, I'm a little addicted to them. Couldn't help it. So, and these are also, I'm going to make some napkin packets. And who didn't see these paper plates? You are, oh, thank you, Angela. These are paper plates, a shirt and a pair of boxers. You get 8 of these for 10 kroner. So, oh, that's good, Amber. You're addicted to magazines, any kind with pretty pictures. You're getting one from Flying Tiger. I'm Catherine. I'm addicted to napkins with pretty prints. If I see a print I don't have, I'm sorry, I am going to buy it. Yes. And I am also addicted to glitter glue. And some fun stuff. These are little bows. Hey, Gloria. So, and hey to all of you. I haven't said these are tiny little, as you can see, bows. And they're so tiny, so you can actually use them. I have used them in some of my junk journals as embellishments. Oh, I forgot something. Hey, yes, I have spent a lot of money, and I couldn't help it because I saw these. These are actually magnets. These are made of, I don't know, some sort of ceramic, but these two little birds, budgies, and they have a magnet on it. But I was actually thinking if you couldn't get the magnet off somehow, or put it on the front of a junk journal. I got 2 of these, and they cost about 10 kroner. And I can see one of them have lost the tip of the tail, but hopefully we can fix it. So put it in front. And even there are some sort of ceramic, or I don't know, clay or something. But I thought they were very cute for 10 kroner. So I'm just going to see if I can get the magnet off. Or you can glue some little metal plate on front, and you can place it on it and stuck it to it with the magnet. Yes, plaster of Paris. Yes, that sounds more like it. Yes, Tracy, thank you. Oh, you picked, you are so, oh, I can understand that, Skylar. It is also fun to get something from other countries. Yes, I saw your video, Skylar. I have some for you. So, yeah, I love birds too. I am going to pack and send these Monday. So, and I look forward to see. I said, Skylar, it can also be fun to get happy mail from other countries. And what I was telling you is that I have subbed to your channel too, long time ago. And I saw that little video you made, Skylar. It's very sweet. I can see you. I'm so happy I can see you in the video. And you do so beautiful braids, as we call it, with Julie. So it was very nice to see. Yes, exactly, Gloria. I have actually thought about it in another journal too. Take sometimes you can get these metal pieces, or you can take an old tin can and open, or do whatever. If you are a handy woman or you have a strong hobby, a hobster, you can get him, flatten it out and put it on the front, and you can actually put magnets on the front cover of a junk journal. It's one of these ideas I have, in my head. What we were talking about in the beginning, when we craft I mean, we see things, we get these. I mean, I don't see a lay. Yeah, I see, I don't see, and I got the idea from Elizabeth Brewer when she did that puzzle. I have never thought about it. What she did, now I have really, really, not really, but really see. Okay, Tris, bye. Yes, have a nice day, Tris. Yes, if I'm on. See, I got it totally. Yes, cross-fired here. Yes, I have to squeeze it around. But what I was saying is about with these, as we talked about, is that normally I am going to figure out what I did here. It's because I have twisted it a little too much here. It was so good to see you. This is hopeless. Is it? No, I got it. Do I got it? Yes. One more time. Here, here, and got it. I mean, she showed she had these, and then she simply cut it up, stripped it apart, and used these little petals on the puzzle. And you know what? I found out that was a great idea because so I have went down and bought two of these for me, and then I have simply stripped the flowers and placed them in my box like this, as I showed some of you. So now I have all ready petals, and um, when you do it, when you sort of separate them, there are these little. I'm going to show you in the space between the petals are these little plastic tubes to show you. I am going to see because to make these, I have seen you make these fabric beads. So what I was trying to do, because you can have your wire through here. So when I have the time for it, I'm going to try to see if I can't use these for, yes, exactly, Sue. They can actually be used for beads, these. And there are, in here, in the space between, just to show Amber. See, here, and Tracy, they're sitting here. So you're getting this in one here. So these are actually some from a pair of, but you're getting one too, Sue, because you're also going to have your cup, and I am going to send Tracy's cup with her. And can I remember you said one said pink, two said purple of these plastic cups. You're starting, wow, that sounds fun. Then you can make these. Yes. So I am packing your flower, your rose, painted rose for Tracy, and these goblets. Purple was you, yes. Can you hang on? You said pink, but you're not worried. Yes. Yes, that's a great idea, Brenda. Can you girls hang on? I need a fresh feeling of coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, and now see, you don't see that. I just dropped some coffee here. I'm back, girls. Oh, thank God. So, got my coffee. I'm guessing you girls are having your coffee too. Do we have some new here and I haven't said hey to? Then I'm going to say hey all. How do we organize magazines? We don't, Amber. Oh, organize. Can you organize magazines? I mean, yes, yes, I'll show you, Amber. Because I am going to have an extra one. I'm going to show you. Look at this, because as you can remember, I was just talking to have a look. I get these from my local supermarket. What I'm doing with these, because as you can see, they have the fancy shelf like this. So I have them like this. Then I simply, as you can see, decoupage, paint them. Then I make them a little stronger. I give them some extra cardboard. And what I'm doing is I make some stripes and I make an extra background. Yes, oh, Catherine here. Confession. Sometimes I accidentally, I do it so clever. So to save these your baskets you can borrow, I sort of accidentally borrow a box, or if I can see there are two boxes next to each other with the same, I sort of, and there's only two in this box, I pick them up and yes, I also accidentally got some cereal boxes too. Yeah, yes. See, what I'm doing is, because they have the right shape, you just lift this up here, as you can see, like this, and you do like this, and then I simply have my magazine here. Thank you, Amber. Yes, it was totally accidental. So that's okay, Sue. Sending love, hugs to you, Sue. Thank you. So what I'm doing is I glue extra cardboard here and, make it a little stronger here, extra cardboard. And then I place some ribbons, and then you can actually hang it on the wall, or you can put it on the desk somewhere. So and good to see you, Sue. And this is how I organize my magazines. I have what I'm talking about, where I have my napkins. I have also made these. I make these shelves out of fabric and plastics. So where I make these romp and to hang on the wall, and I can put stuff into it. It, no, it costs the same, Sherry, but I'm sure you are going to be on my list. That's what I said in the beginning. What I'm doing is for my loyal. I am going to send a little love for you. Yes, we need to at least every one of us. Yes, exactly. Tracy, just make it look beautiful, and you have a inexpensive shelf. You can also use it for, I mean, to store all your bits and pieces. Yes. Make it Catherine confession challenge. Yes. I mean, I'm onto that. So I have to say it. I'm Catherine. Uh, I am also addicted to cardboard boxes. Sorry, little, and this is actually from Aldi. Yes. I mean, because you know what? Sometimes we crafter, we need some challenge to our brains, right? And sometimes instead of just go out and use a lot of money, or sometimes you can actually get them cheaper. No, 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 no. We craft us with our minds, right? We see an object, and we have so many, I mean, ideas for this object, and don't come and tell me that this object is only for that thing, right? Awesome idea. Wow, Dorinda, you have boxes? Wow, I love boxes. Yes, it has to be a brutal honesty. So what we are doing is also, when we have a bad day, we can take our projects, right? And we can, I mean, every day we can go and look at that things and say, I did that. I mean, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what? Because there's no limitation what you can. I mean, cardboard boxes is. I mean, no. uh, it's okay, Dorinda. I'll go and accidentally borrow them from our local supermarkets. Yes, 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 Angela. Go and wear your hat, your queen hat. Maybe we should make a box competition. I mean, no. Oh, you also, Clara? Yes, yes. Because boxes have a quality of cupboard, and it's cheap, and we can also, as Tracy said, we can make a dollhouse. We can make yes. I mean, this is going to be a new shelf for me, right? Oh yes. Oh, thank you, Tracy. We would have lots of fun. I mean, yes. Uh, yes, of course, Claire. Yeah. Yes, maybe that's my luck, Dorina. I live in Denmark, so far away. Yes, yes. So we can borrow each other's boxes, and you know because yeah. So see, you can also make a shelf for spices. We had to talk about spices, right? In the kitchen, then you can just cover it with some plastic. This vinyl you can stick on, right? And what you're doing is you simply make it into a shelf. Uh, so as you can see, I know. Oh, yes, we love to share each other's things, right? So, but these are the goblets, girls. Purple, Michelle, she's going to have one, a little packet. Purple, Sue, she's not here. And Tracy, pink. And Amber, I'm so sorry, because I'm going to pick you in I have two more here, and I got 5 of these. You got a pink challenge here. These are challenge, because then I get rid of them. The idea is that we are going to transfer them, and it's a keeper. You can keep them. I'm going to send you a pink one. Pink for Tracy. Purple, Michelle. Purple, Sue. And I'm going to keep that one. At least you do. Okay, Angela. Whoa. Oh, she's showing cups. Yes. It's because I got 6 of these for 20 krona, and I was only supposed to use one for goblets for a Harry Potter role play sort of thing. And then I you know what, I have looked at them, and then I in one of my videos, Tracy was there, Sue was there, Michelle. I made a challenge that I am going to pick 3 names, and it was simply because it was the day I saw I got 99 subscribers. I have seen it had said 100, but never mind. So I simply did that. I made a challenge, and Michelle, little craft of Michelle, was chosen to pick a color, and I'm going to send it for her. She has given me her address, and the challenge is that we are going to decorate it, paint it, whatever, make it into a vase, give it maybe handles like this, yeah, and show it off. And I'll do an extra too, keep it pink. And you can, of course, if you want, you can spray paint it. But it could be fun to see. I have actually seen Tiger has got them in blue and green now, in same size. 6 of these in blue and green. But I didn't, because we need to fix these first. So because yeah, maybe next time, and I can't resist, and the accidentally, things can happen, but I'm more like a napkin. Yes, show off. So, and I'm sitting here. It hasn't spoken to me yet, but these are going out too. And I actually found out they could be in a kitty box. So for small packets. But Sherry, it's not. It costs the same for me to send in Denmark in turn as it costs me to send to overseas. If I want my letter reach destination in fair time, it's going to cost me 54 kroner, even here in Denmark, to send a letter. I mean, and it costs the same to the States, no matter where it is, Canada, and Britain. Hi, Renee. It is Renee, right? River City Creative, if I remember right. Good to see you. So I just had a little show off as promised after Mary. Because I am, as you know, it's Deborah. Sorry, it's little red wagon. That's Renee. Deborah, yes, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Good to see you. So I'm just showing off, Deborah, my passion I am addicted to. Yes, little red wagon is Renee. Deborah, I am addictive. I accidentally bought 2 packets, as you can see. I have just shown the other girls a little of the stash, and if I could see you right now. Okay, Angela. Yeah, and I don't know. We have a net here. You know what? You could actually do that. You can use it as a, like a head, and put yarn, and you have a wig. No, yes, you could make a yarn wig out of this. Couldn't it be fun? No challenge. Thank you, Brenda. You save knitting from onions, yes. Oh. You can also use it as a stencil. I'll try that. Yes. Yeah. Sound fun? Yes. I could do that. I'll try that. So save it. So, oh, good as trim behind things. Ooh, thank you, Tracy. So I'm going to save that one. Yes, and I have got some of these, Deborah, these tiny little bows and, some fun stuff and crafting, glitter glue, birds, napkins. You didn't see this, paper plates as a shirt and as shorts. Yes, like a pocket behind. Yes, I follow you, Tracy. Yes, you can do that for sure. I have already put it in my little saving box. So, okay. Clara. Yes, thanks. So, these are paper plates. So, I think that I couldn't resist. I have to admit I couldn't resist these. So these are going to in little happy mails. And I was thinking you could actually, make a guy out of it. So you could buy a round plate and make a head for him, and perhaps some arms and stuff like that. Yes, Amber. uh that's the beauty. I mean, that's the beauty of a crafter's mind, as I told you in the beginning when I started up to say, when we see things, we don't see, uh I mean, things, we see objects. I mean, when I saw this box, I didn't see it as a box. I saw it, okay, this is my new shelf. See? Whoa. Like this. And my organizer. So now I'm going to have some wonderful, hours just to strengthen it up and, shine in, decoupage, paint, whatever. And as you can see, you can use it as a display case like this. You got it. That's good, Clara. So you can actually, there's no limitation for reuse of objects, boxes. Yeah, I mean, use your imagination. I mean, stuff like this, it can be fun. It can be. I just found these new glitter glue from Flying Tiger. I'm going to try on my washi tape and see how well it is. And maybe, of course, I was actually thinking my little chest drawer I'm doing out in the kitchen. I am going to show you. Yes, exactly, Brenda, Foxy. Hi, Tris, again, popping in. It's okay. I mean, I see things what they can be, and like you said, I mean, if you have a situation, I mean, recycle is good, and there are places where, as I used to say, you can accidentally borrow or get an extra cardboard box or something. Okay. It's okay, Dorinda. I'll grab coffee. So you'll just look at your bins and scraps and no. But okay, girls, have you ever had fabric scraps, cardboard scraps, with these wonderful patterns, and they're tiny pieces, and you just my heart says no to throw it out. My heart says no. You have 20 boxes. Maybe it's good I live here. Hello, Mary Foster. Hi, my darling. Good to see you. You did so great today. Oh, so you. Yes, I do, Deborah. I mean, I can't keep my mind in a box. So good to see you, Mary. Have a look. My addiction. I couldn't help it. I am addicted, as you say. We were talking about addiction and confession, Mary, and I have to confess that yes, napkins. These are napkins, and when I saw them, I accidentally, bought 2 packets of these. Um, yes, you can use them in boho beads and clusters. Yeah, thinking. I mean, accidentally. We also talked about because I need a new shelf organizer, right? So what I was saying to the girls, I just accidentally, grabbed an empty box like this to bring home. Yes, I accidentally by purpose it. Yes. So I'm going to make a shelf here. It keeps falling off here, right? See? So here to make this for organizer. Yes, you can use shoe boxes. You can also make a chest drawer with shoe boxes, right? You bring, yeah, oh, Mary, love you. And then I got these paper plates, right? These are favorite paper plates. So I mean, you saw them. That's good. Thank you. So and I showed off some other stuff. like that. I got some extra glitter stuff, and I got these Mary plaster of Paris budgies. They have a magnet, and I was actually thinking using them on a front on a junk journal. Oh, birds, yes. Then I was thinking to take a piece of metal and like seal it in front of the journal, so I could put these magnets on the front of a junk journal. Yes, that would be very pretty. That's also what I saw here. Love them. I have been very busy. I mean, I have also spent half the night actually for 6 in the morning to what do you call it? Paper mache my chest of drawer base. So it's now ready. So later on, I'm going to give it with wall paint and gesso, and then it's going to be decoupaged. Okay, can you Oh, if you didn't live so far away, it could be wonderful, Angela. Yes, it could, and you can come to my place, right? Oh, thank you. So with napkins, yes. But I am going to think about all of you with napkins. Oh, I love you. Oh, thank you. So as soon as I have a little extra, as Amber also says, no rush. I mean, but it's quiet. Take it easy, and I am going to. Oh yes, of course, yes. Ooh. Could you see that poor guy that has to move us? Hi, Patricia. And you have these boxes with paper scraps and oh no, not the recycle container, please. Yeah. Yes, yes, we could accidentally do that. I could also send you some scrap later on, Amber. Yes, and all of you. And as you can see, what I'm doing, I'm starting to send these in my happy mail as filling out the box. And I accidentally, as I told you, went to my local Tiger and got some extra flyers. And these are also going out in my happy mail. Yeah, make some scrap swaps boxes, have it on our discs, where we put all tiny bits and pieces, and then we should make these what do you call it, clusters. We could make some cluster tags out of them. Yes, we are, Amber, and you know what? We don't need all that expensive, fancy stuff. I mean, going around, you can get so many free things, and you know what? And use it. I mean, don't use a fortune on craft stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can go and find. I mean, every day you get commercials, you get free flyers, you get a lot of things, and what you can do is, I mean, use them in a good way. You can get some. Yes. Um, yeah, it doesn't need to be, I mean, boxes of but you know, you can just put have an envelope. I have to say the smallest amount I can send here from Denmark is about 500 gram, and that's a limitation, so to speak, for overseas. I have to, the price 54 krona goes to the 500 grams, right? And that's why I sort of, if I have to send something, I put a little extras in the boxes to get value for my money, so to speak. Yeah. Yes, you know, it sounds wonderful, because you know the fun part is, also, as you said, Tracy, we have different things, right? If we every day we can actually take 5 envelopes or something, put it on our desk, and write on it how much weight, I mean how much cost it has to be. You can just send it as a, hey, get Mary, and you know, uh, we have so much fun, right, in these. So make an, you know, put them up like this and mix them in. A lot of you girls are in, yes. So, but Amber, can you make a list of who's in it, one of you, and put it on so we can see it? Um, then we can make it as a, you know, then we can simply, hi Emma, good to see you. Because then I start now, because of course it's not today or tomorrow, but if we each take an envelope and simply just have them, and when we have some scraps we don't know what to do, we can sort of fill them up. I don't know, maybe the beginners group, because my guess is some of you newbies into crafting don't have, so we experience craft hoarders. We can help these. Yes. So what we can do is a scrap. I mean, what we are talking about, Emma, is all our scraps of cardboard. Um, it could, for example, be here my cutout. See, a fun, when I'm cutting out here. See, sometimes I get, you know, scraps like this. Oh, oh, not good, not good, not good. And you know, some of them, no, that could be, see, scraps like this, but in beautiful. See, I got all these scraps in fun colors, and yeah, but and we, yes, we are. Yes, and we can also call this random act of I mean, Mary, we can also do it if it doesn't have to be swaps, but we can do it as a random act of kindness, you know. Yes, because sometimes, as I call it, we experience craft hoarders. We have all, I mean, yes. Oh, thank you. So that's how we do it. Thank you, Amber. Let's get rid of him. Um, some of these has fun words on it. Um, we'll continue, and as you can see, some of them are fun bits and pieces. Like this, and what we can do, as Mary says, random act of kindness. So if we could, yes, members only swap. That's a group, yes. Um, because and then all the newbies can actually who would like it. I mean, also, for example, we can send some. Yes, for I think that's a better idea to send them as Rex, and make these random act of kindness. So if we have a fellow newbie, she can ask. I mean, we can help her out. So if she doesn't have all this catering swap, you can do that, right? Or Rex, yes. We can do something like that. Organize it a little bit. Um, so I would be able to make two or something when, of course, my finances allow it. But I'll collect them and make these little ones, and we can no. So we are keeping. I mean, we are keeping a little order. So we don't want these, you know, who ride on. Um, so they get all of the good stuff. Um, because also we can do that because when you were live, Amber, to see these en masse, as we talked about, people don't have a fuzzy cut or images. So, but it doesn't have to be 7 envelopes every month. It's only, we can say, I got a full envelope now, and ready to skip. So it doesn't mean you have to sort of, I mean, send 5 or 6 out, right? So, but Mary, you can also say I have uh, enough, because we can do it. So these are, if you have something, Mary, you want to send out, and you can write, you know what, I'm cleaning up now, and you can say, I don't need more. I'm destashing for a good purpose, and that means you can make a little random act of kindness with all your scraps, send it out, and help you get rid of it on a good way, because that's how I see it. Sometimes we can, ask each other. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll talk for myself. You're right. Yeah, you can't have enough. Nope. I mean, yeah, for the newbies, we can talk about it. Yes. For example, I was thinking about fussy cut things. From magazines, or if Amber, like we I say we experienced crafting hoarders. No, but we can pretend it's a sort of destashing, Emma. It's not, it looks so nice. I mean, don't we don't destash. We are pretending to destash. Yes, because it's like I say, accidentally, right, on purpose. Because people say, are you going to? Yes, of course I'm destashing right now. I'm going to send happy mail. Come on. That's a kind of destash, right? Because it go to you guys, not me. That I go out and sort of, it's a bit, no, get more stuff, right? So, remember, it can be cost for me to send 7 envelopes, but at once. But we can find out. Yes, it still cost me, Amber. So, but I'll find out afterwards. I'm going to find out. Yes. So yes, for me it's 54 krona. Yes, post it under your video, Amber. Yeah, but the minimum, Deborah, is, for me. I'm going to write it here. Here, minimum is 500 gram or 1 pound overseas here. So yes, because then we can send for one. what I was trying to say, so we don't have to send 7 envelopes. We can just, as soon as we have filled one, we can take a person on the list. It's a minimum 500 gram here overseas, and it's like 54 krona, and 1 US is 6 krona here. As you can see, the minimum weight is, so I have to pay 54 krona for an envelope, and that means for a letter size, yes. So what we are doing is like helping out, so we can help we that have a lot of fun stuff. Yes, Mary, and you know what, Mary, it's same price. I am going to find out, Mary. um I'm going to find out if I can send a cheaper one, because I think hi, Judith. So, but let's find out, Amber and girls. So we have to keep them small, and this is the smallest one I can make. Is 500 gram. It's okay, Judith. We are just having a little show off. Judith, have you got your tax swab today? I sent it for you Monday. Not yet. Okay. So I sent it off Monday. So hopefully you'll have it. Oh yes. Okay. So you can what's the time with you now, Judith? Yes. I'm going to see Mary 1 p.m. Okay. So there's that time, now, because I sent one for Elizabeth Brewer on Monday, and she got it Saturday in US, so it should be on your way. Hope you like it. So but we are going to find out if we can, because otherwise it's 50 gram, and I can assure you it's nothing more than a postcard. So, but I have to wait to go in your group because I can't change. Yeah. So you got timed out. So I'll look at it afterwards, Amber. You couldn't find it? ready? In the group, yes, but this is for Amber. Haven't I can't switch screen when I'm live now, Mary. I only have my laptop here. It was for Amber to write it down. But I think I got it in Pink Poodle and yes. So that means I can remove it. Yes. Yeah, package sitting around for days. How can you wait? I mean, I if I get a package, come on. I mean, I can't wait to see it. I mean, fun stuff. I mean, yes. Thank you, Amber. And we'll find out. Yes, in the beginners. Yes. No. So I'm not much in that poodle packs. So I'm not even sure I am Amber. So because you know I don't have all that fancy stuff. I can't send all these expensive things out. I mean, and sometimes I feel the expectation for what you are sending people. I mean, it's some of them are real high. Yes. So because the fun about it is when you are making a scrap. I mean, it's. I mean, it has to be. Sometimes you need in a junk journal little scraps for inches, twinsies, and all these things. And I mean, it could be fun to just send scraps. Yes, this is about what we have, and I mean, like fuzzy cutted pictures from magazine. I have some, for example, if I cut out from a magazine and I have cut a lot of heads or stuff like that, you could put it in an envelope, and I mean it's fun to see these different pictures. Yes, we all have different scraps, right? Napkins. Yes, Sherry. Napkins. You are going to put on the list. Yes, yes. but I have 4 now, so you have to wait. Yes, just the scrap stuff. I mean, it doesn't have to be an old book and a whole book with big, I mean, expensive. Because when we talked, Amber, people, some said I don't have, I mean, right now, magazine. So let's fill some, I mean, yeah, for magazine cutouts and scraps and fun stuff. I mean, I could even be so mean, very lightweight. Yes, Deborah. It not big ones, but yes, exactly, Mary. Like for example here, as you can see, my napkins like this. And sometimes if it has 4 sides like this, you can cut out like this, so you get a print like this. Um, and sometimes if it's, as you say, Mary, it's very overcolored, you can just the half of the napkin. Yeah. In this case, if I want to use it, I'll only use the 1/4 part, and then you can cut these out. Yes, Deborah, I do that like this with most of my napkins when I send them out. I'm not sure I'm doing it this time, but but I did it for you, Judith. These napkins I sent for you don't have the lining on it. It's only the front layer of the napkins like this. Sometimes I sit and do this. So I take some of the layers off here. Um, like this. So it gets more lightweight. For these little scraps. Yes. Is it 3-ply or it's a 3-ply? Yeah, you could put a stamp on them. That's right, Mary. And you can also put it on a sheet of A4 paper and use them, photocopy on them. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. See? And now these are only the front like this. Sometimes if I have to send napkins just as filling, I simply do like this. So when I send them out, you are of course only getting the print. Yeah. Yeah, I think you girls should I mean, don't think about it overseas. For you who can't send or swap anything. So, but I don't mind doing overseas, but I need to wait a little bit because I have a lot that need to go out now. Yes, you can you don't have to send it as a packet. I mean, send it as a as Mary says. Yes, business size. You're absolutely right, Mary. So so let's find out and see what we can do. Yes, keep the idea. I got big happy mails too, and yes, let's have it. But as I say, I sent these only the top layer. But when I'm going to send in happy mails, I am sending. You're getting the entire napkin, people. So Tracy, when your napkins arrive, they are like from the packet like this. I only do this if I need them to fill up. Um, so yes, yes. Mm. So so I know because you know what? If I have to do it with all my napkins, it takes a while. But sometimes I do it if I just need a couple of extra. Like for Judith, I have to pay for the whole 500 grams, so that's why I placed a lot of other stuff into it because these three tags weighed more than 100 gram, and that means it's going to be 500 gram. So business sound, yes. And I think we can say I am going to find out if I can send it as a cheaper business. It will take a little longer to reach destination, but I am going to figure it out if we have that here. So and it's not going to be, of course, Tracy. So you have to send out this month. We can say about keep it in our mind and keep it small. I always send as letter, Brenda. Um, when I send for Judith, it's also sent like a letter post. So I'm going to find out because I am also your package, Tracy, is with stamps on it. So I send it as a letter packet. That means it is less expensive for me to. I can send a packet for up to £4 for 100 krona. So let's find out what we can do about it. So, and keep the idea, yes. But for now, we can start just to put 4 envelopes or something up. Yeah, one of the time, Mary, as you say, like a round. Yes. But we can have it in mind because I think it could be fun. I mean, to, and then make a little scrapbook and inches and twinses and stuff like that. I mean, because we, as we talked about, we have all different things, and it's fun to see what you have. So, and how we do it, and then we could, just sort them out a little bit. Sometimes we might forget what would we have put in the envelope, and that's make it even more fun to see what the receiver can get out of it. Um, yes, it will, Tracy, and also why I started up here is to show that, I mean, I like Stacy in the beginning, all her new, but I think she has changed a little bit, sadly. Stacy from Pink Poodle, now she shows a lot of bought stuff. I mean, I don't have this fancy cutter. I mean, I don't have a computer that can cut out my things and stuff like that. Yes, love you too, Tris. Thank you for popping by. It was good to see you. So bye, Tris. Love you. And I like Stacy's creativity, but I get some few ideas from her. But um, I mean, I don't have all these fancy, expensive uh, inks and paints, and I don't have a jelly plate. I don't have all half of the things, and I don't have a laminator. I don't have any of these. I mean, I don't have all these fancy stamps, right? Yes, and sometimes it's like, I know she's doing great things and I like to see her, but it's hard to do her stuff without it. I mean, you can't make her things without having all these expensive things, fancy things. Yeah, and I don't have it. I mean, here it's house paint. I mean, I don't go and buy all these. I mean, queso, yes, but I make it, you know, yes, into to you know what? My stuff comes like that. I found this in sale, 10 krona, right? In it comes little by little, and it's the same. I don't have this. Yes, this is my cheap. But if you have to buy 10 of these to make something, I mean, then you have paid 100 krona, right? I mean, that's why if I'm building big things like my Trieste drawer, I make my own cheap glue out of other cornstarch flour or potato flour, like we did in school, right? Or you can make a sugar solution and I mean use that as a base glue. Uh, so you can even use an old dead, fuzzy dead Coca-Cola. I mean, put it up, let it stand a little bit, and dip the paper and smooth it on a balloon or something. And as it dried, the sugar content act like a glue. So you have free glue out on an old soda pop, or what do you call it? Like a Coke, you open up, all the sugar is there. I mean, I learned to use what I have. And yes, you are an artist. I have worked as a tailor, Tracy. That's why I have a lot of sewing threads, bits and pieces. So, yeah. Mm. Yeah, you got the professional stuff, Tracy. That's what I mean. And you know what? That's good. I'm so happy for you because I have a lot of professional stuff as for my tailoring, for my knitting and stuff like that. Right? I have a serger. I have a button machine. I have a lot of these expensive in my tailor section. This is new for me to be paper creative. And you are professional artist. I am artist of fabric design. My most of my designs is fabric threads and not painting. And I have, of course, saved a lot of my things. Yeah, it's new to you too, Tracy. Yeah, but you know what? I like it. I like it when I went ill like you and couldn't work as a professional seamstress. But I I mean I still make quilts. I still make all these. As you can see, I have made covers and stuff like that. Yes, Patricia. Good to see you. Yes, it is. I mean, what we need is to, I mean, expand our thinking out of the box. I mean, also when we come in the situation like we are now, right? That means we can't go out and buy expensive things. I mean, I have seen, as you said, Stacy makes. That's why I am a little bit more fan. I like Emily because Emily use what she have, right? But as soon as, I mean, they're getting this point where you have to sort of have all these things. I don't have metallic paint. I don't have all these. I mean, no. So and die cuts and stuff like that. Um. So, but I like it. I like her. I think she's great, Stacy. She's doing a great job, but I can't do her things because I don't have. And my son, I was talking to Glacialis, my son, and I said, you know, I don't No, because he said, Mom, you go and show what you can do, right? And I say, but do you think people will see me, I mean, doing something with cardboard boxes, I mean, wall paint on paper, I mean, uh, flower glue on boxes and napkins and what I can find. And he said, yeah, I think you can do that, Mom. Show them that you are, I mean, recycle queen. You know how to be creative with no money. I mean, so that's what I'm going to show, and I do. I mean, yes, get bases. I mean, we use what you can, right? Use. Nobody heard about it. You can make your own raffia, save your corn husks. You can use. I mean, it's when if you need something to like base cover or anything, you can get it for free. Use instead of buying this expensive field or stuff like that. Nope. No. No, I don't do hauls to brag for them either, and I don't. I mean, I don't talk until you write because because I think it's very good. I mean, I don't know what I have right. I love to see what you have, Angela. I mean, this is not about having the biggest stash of anything. It's not about. I mean, this is not about to have the fancy stuff. We don't need all that fancy stuff, right? Oh, Angela, thank. Ah, you know what? I want to see. I mean, I know. I want to see what you have. I don't want. I mean, that's also why I think about sending you guys some happy mails. All right. It has to be something you don't have, right? And it has to be. I mean, okay. I was lucky today. They have these Viking right napkins. I found these. Couplets. I found a cheap cardboard and something like that. And Angela, I can assure you, I love about what people have is that no, yes, you know what, and I am yes, you live in a RV, yes, and you know what, you are good girl because you know how it is not to have a lot of crap, right? And that means you have a small space. It would be like you the rest of us have only one room, right? And of course you can't have all that crap, Angela, but you have what but you have your craft stuff, right? So I mean, I think it's so wonderful you're here with me. It's about honesty, as Tracy says, right? It's about, okay, I have a lot of stuff. We are who we are, as Tracy says now, right? Exactly. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. because you know what, the first thing I do is go and look in the garbage bins at the supermarket today. I found 3 boxes, cardboard boxes from cereal, because sometimes people don't want the boxes. They don't take the boxes home. So they take only the plastic bag and leave the boxes. So today I simply went and took these. Yes, I still have from the 70s too, Angela. Right? I mean, some of my stuff I have, it's I'm 51 years old. I have lived there here for 25 years. I have some of my stuff, Angela, is 30, 40 years old. I mean, I have collected, I keep it, right? Because nobody knows if I get uh, the money or anything to buy something new. These people come and get rid of it. Nope, because that's my junk, right? So be proud of what you have, because what we know is these things are not, I mean, we don't take things for granted, that we can go and buy a lot of things, new things all the time. No, we don't have it. Yeah, exactly, Tracy. Where there's a will is a way, right? Exactly, Angela. That's what I mean. That's why I sort of started here and want to show you me, the crazy recycle queen. Here it's not fancy board, cardboard or anything. It's, I mean, a cheap box, free box, accidentally scored in the local supermarket, right? Yes, I have an addictive to napkins, but I mean, they're useful, right? And they do very great happy meals without have cost a fortune. I buy these cheap 10 krona. Sorry, Amber. It's I mean, people, I have a friend, she just paid 200 Denmark for a box of watercolor. I mean, same amount of colors. 200 Denmark for a box of watercolor. Yes, you can do that, right? I mean, one man's treasure, one man's trash, another man's treasure, right? I mean, save it, okay? And sometimes you're in a situation you need a gift or anything, and you don't have $1 million to go out and buy stuff with. Okay, you do it alternative way, right? So what I'm also, I mean, you can also make your own watercolor by food coloring and a sticky glue of potato flour, your old eyeshadows, girlfriends. If you use makeup and you have these old, yeah, exactly, Deborah. Yes, making something from the heart, right? And you can make your own stamps. You can do as Amber, take that little through the paper. You can even use your earth to paint with. Yes, Tracy, you can do that. And clay, I mean, oh, lipstick. I mean, there's no limitation. Coconut oil with food color. Well, all eyeshadows crossed with a little oil into it, and you have oil paint, right? You can, I mean, use what you got. Absolutely. Leaves can leave a mark, yes. It's not about, I mean, having the biggest stash of expensive, fancy, I mean, where to put it. I mean, all these amazing, I mean, I still use my old hair dryer for, I don't have one of these heaters. Exactly, Judith. Can you put the link on, Tracy, for her? Feel free to go on after this video, put the link as a comment. Tracy, and rest of you, if you have something you like to share, please put it on my here. Yes, Amber. Good. Can you hear we are talking about you behind your back, Amber? Did you know that? Isn't it right, girls? uh, no. Oh, but I can assure you, Angela, be proud of what you have. I mean, don't be sad. Yes. So it was all good, Amber. So I hope so. It was very fast. So Deborah, I still use my hair dryer, and you know what? It's hot enough for me. Yes, I can assure you I will love it, Foxy Brenda. I can assure you, because I love to see what people can get from what you can get. I mean, yeah, thank you, Tracy. I'm going to watch it afterwards and find it in a comment. And feel free to share each other's crafty stuff. This is yes. I can assure you we will love to see it, Brenda. And I don't care. I mean, how much. This is not about what you have in your surroundings. It's not about. I mean, it's about you, who you are, your expression. I mean, I mean, don't go into all that. Exactly, Tracy. As you can use onion, you can use old coffee. About coffee, do we need refilling of coffee, girls? You're not tired of me yet? So, because I now fix a cup of coffee, I'll be hanging on our little support group here. Oh, thank you. So I'll come back. Hey girls, I just got another idea for you. Yes. Yeah, cheap printer paper. And do we still have Angela? Because you know what, Angela? A lot of places, right? You get these. I'm going to show you what I'm using because you don't need, I mean, expensive stuff like this. See, here, you live in an RV, you're going out, sweetheart. When you walk and you pass one of these, this is from, this is an old Aldi, right? Flyer from a supermarket. You're passing a supermarket, Walmart, whatever. You go and grab the free flyers with grocery. See? Then you simply take the pages and you make a journal page like this. I have folded these and stitched the back like this. Aldi, yes. See. Then I have taken the whole pages like this. Can you see? And then I have taken my wallpaper paint and I have simply painted them on one side. Right here, can you see? Prepared them with wallpaper. Wall paint. And as you can see, whenever this is my mixed up mixed media stuff like that, right? We have to do, and you know what? See what I do it on like this. So you don't need to have this expensive watercolor paper or I mean, go and buy some expensive. Sometimes you can actually find on a dump. Yes, right? It works and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And sometimes, see, oh, Sue, welcome back. Good to see you. And Dorinda, all of you, welcome. See, so it doesn't have, oh, thank you, Sue. And sometimes, you know what, if you live in a community, you can, and you live in an RV, sometimes people, they are trashing everywhere. And sometimes, I have been down in the yard. I mean, some of my paint I found free in the yard because we have a place where people dump their garbage. Oh, you hummingbirds were thirsty. I love hummingbirds. Yes. So, I mean, you can do it, and you can, I mean, if you are going to make this glue en masse glue book, you have to feed your mom too. Yes. Yeah. right? And then and you can just, if you give it a coat of paint, it doesn't have to be expensive gesso if you don't have it. I mean, if you need gesso, right? People are saying you need this marble stuff. No, you can take some of this, right? Then you can take an ordinary chalk, piece of chalk, and rasp it, cross it into powder, mix it into the glue, and use it as a gesso. Yes, I would also love to meet Mary first. But I'm so lucky. Mary invite me to morning coffee. Cornstarch, yes, Sue. Use what you have. Baby powder. Yes, I love you girls. I love you. Yes, you, I mean, who say it has to be marble powder? I mean, not to offend Stacy or anybody else, but we are a group of people and we don't have all that, right? Yes, I use ordinary cheap chalk. And you can take, if you have a chalk that broken, crash it and use it. Yes, that's good, Brenda. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. I mean, don't spend a fortune. Sometimes you can get these free. It's from football, like these. Crabby here. You have almost a journal, right? No. Yes. Like this. I mean, you can keep it simple. I mean, and that's why I started to use leftover wall paint for many of my things, because it's work. I mean, it's brilliant. It's fast drying. It's, yes, yes. Baking soda will do the trick too. Yes, Tracy, do that. So, because sometimes you don't need much, and as you know what, as Mary says, sometimes you have a baking soda that has been gone to old, like, and it doesn't fuss anymore. Then instead of throwing it out, use it in a base of gesso, and yes, mix it with cornstarch. Yes, quilts were made for old clothes, right? No, we don't go out and buy for $4,000 new fabric. I mean, these expensive fabrics just to make a quilt. I mean, quilts and scrappy quilts, right? Now, these days, as scrap quilt are made from whole pieces of fabric, you have to pay and buy. No, it's made of leftovers, old clothes, and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't throw anything out. You use what you have, right? I mean, recycle, girls. And they were beautiful quilts, yes. I mean, they know how to make beautiful quilts, right? Hi, Misty. Good to see you, STEM girl Misty. Yeah, so did I. Tracy, when my son was younger, I made his clothes out of all recycle. I mean, a draw on it. So I'm glad you're here with me. Yes. You know what? My grandma had an apron and one of these. I mean, like one of these caps, you know, with a lace. Where her cap was made of one big circle, and then there was a elastic inside. So she put it on her head like this, like a bonnet, you know, and it was always matching her apron. Then she had these like extra sleeves, you know, it was tubes she put over her like this, so she has an apron and these protection sleeves in same fabric. Yeah. It was a crafting crown. It was a baking and cleaning, you know, to protect her hair. She had these amazing things. I think I have one. So, I mean, she had this. Sometimes she has this scarf or with a big knot like this. I mean, it was wonderful. And she came there, and I mean, and her hair was like this, and in a one of these big bumps here. Yes, I know, Dorinda. I love my hat. I mean, the babushka. Yes, yes. You know what, Deborah? That's also my idea of crafting. I mean, find things that, I mean, they're lost in the world and recycle, recreate from it. I mean, don't spend a lot of money. And as you can see, this is really crap compared, I mean, to all these fancy expensive things that you can put on, right? I mean, see, this is one of my candy wrap butterflies. Here I have put a candy wrap made butterfly and a stencil butterfly, piece of lace. Uh, as you can see, this was once upon a time. It's oh, thank you, Judy. So these are my mixed media and my fabric tape, right? It's this. Do you know how I make fabric tape? I do it by take a piece of fabric and then I simply stick it onto my carpet tape. So when it says fabric tape, yes, I simply just cut a strip off my carpet tape. Okay, sliding text. That sounds fun. Aha. That sounds interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can maybe be tricky, Brenda, to glue on it. But yes, I would say ATCs, perhaps. Yes, use a paint. You can also make little scrappy tags. I mean, where you put on these clusters on it. Okay, then make these. Brenda, I have made this. See, this is also one of these vinyl here. See. Yes, you do that, Mary. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, sounds fun. See, and I have simply that little bird is fuzzy cut out of a magazine. Then I have simply wrinkled a strip of fabric, and then I have put these. This is also a piece of fabric, and this is also 3 lollipops cut out and put on here. And then I have simply taken, this is my hand crochet. So it's also one of these cheap stuff in violin. This is just some sequins I found in a box like this. And then it has this vinyl bag. So, and use it as a wall hanger. So simply just decorate them and use them as a decoration here. You can also put some laces or something. But I think yeah, and sometimes getting for free, and I can go in our Home Depot as they call it, but in paint shops you can get them for free. You're welcome. So it's simply just yeah, and you can use a silk ribbon. I have to meet. I see what I can see of craft shows. No, do you sell at the craft show? No, I don't, Deborah, because I don't have because it has something to do. I live in Denmark, and about customer something. Yes, you're talking wallpaper books. I have yes. We are getting them free sometimes too. And sometimes we have a place he sells them very cheap for I can show you I have like this with about 60 of this wallpaper example for 20 krona. Sometimes you they put them out and put on and say because a new fashion, so you can buy, I mean you can get them so cheap. So we have this in Denmark, and sometimes if they get new of these color cards and stuff like that, I mean then they simply put them and you can take them free. I mean, then they don't cost anything. But no, Deborah, I don't have a PayPal account, and the customer charge from Denmark to US and the other way around is very, yes, it is. And it has been fun to make. So, but I am going to show you girls something, because see, do you have one of these? Right? You know this? I was actually found out I have this. Use it for paint. And then I went to our local supermarket, and sometimes, you know, you can get a bag of these, where there are 10 of these for about 20 krona or something. They come very cheap. Yes, have a look. Right? And, you know, they come in all different shades and very cheap. And I was thinking, why go out and buy, you know, a whole one of these very expensive with structure when you can actually get this, right? So I found a lot of cheap of these, and it fit here. And voila, see, bubble wrap bag. So I was thinking, what we are doing, simply take like this, cut it up in a strip, and simply take the bubble wrap like this, bubbles out, and voila, you have a structured roll. What you can do is you can take some of this, what do you call it? If you have Dutch tape or anything, or you can take some plastic or something to cover it up like this, right? Take your glue gun, and you can actually cover up this plus with a cut it down and put something, sellotape, yes, or Dutch tape, anything, masking tape, and then you can use your glue gun to put print on it. Yes, exactly. You can do that too. And if you have them like this, you can actually cut little holes in it. And yes, some people will say you can burn some pattern in this foam. So I got a lot of these for almost nothing. So what I'm going to do is simply make my own of this. This is with a small bubble wrap here, and simply just glue it on and use these, because we all have one of these, right? I mean, who don't have one of these? Exactly, you could put leaves on them too, as Tracy says. You can just cover it up with plastic. Yes, like this. Cover your roller up like this. Here, see? Cover it up with bubble wrap. Here. And simply you can replace it. You can take it off like this. because you can switch them and simply just, I mean, yeah. And oh, silly protective, yes. Right? And you can get these very cheap and simply start up with plastic and whatever you have. So what I'm going to do, here, yes, you can do that if you have a lint roller, right? I mean, nobody says you have to go out and yeah. So that's what you can do. Yes, you can do that too, Tracy. I'm so happy we have a professional artist to give us some good ideas. And that is why I love Tracy, because we have so many different ideas, right? And we can support each other, right? Because we have different knowledge. So and you can take some strings and you know, put around and use it as a texture, and when you have done it, you can just replace it like this. And I got this together with normally 5 or 10 of these for about 20 krona. It doesn't cost a fortune, right? I mean, so what you can do, as you said, like Tracy says, is you can even take some of this here around, so you have structure. And again, you can, yes, so like $3, yes. Rubber bands, yes, will work. And it's very cheap. I mean, you can get it. I got this in a supermarket, littel, actually, littel. Sometimes get these in a packet where you get one of these and 10 of these rolls for 20 krona, right? And as you can see, you can change them. So you can make them different structure, but the rubber band sound like a great idea. Yes. So I'm definitely going to try it. Yeah, it was just a little tip. Rolling stones. Yes. Yes, you can put a toilet paper roll over it. Yes. And put stick some glue on it. I mean, it's only your imagination that put the limits. I mean, just, I mean, think out of the box, right? So yes, roll up, roll up. No, hot glue on the toilet paper roll. Yeah, but yeah, you can do that. Or you can take these and cover up with plastic or tape, so it doesn't have this fluff. You want to I can make a video or something one day. I have time, I can show you. Let's experiment and make one. If you have duct tape, anything, plastic bag, you can use an old plastic bag to wrap around it first and secure it with double-sided tape, and then you can hot glue little dots on them. You can trace a pattern or anything, we can do that in a video when I'm done with my little chest drawer out there. So you can also do that. Yes, great idea, Sue. Hey, Sue, you are, yes, creative. Yes, of course you can shape it. I didn't thought about that. Yes, you can do that, right? You can just shave off this and yeah, and make patterns. Great idea, Sue. Whoa, you have one jewel in your crafty crown. I am going to see if I can. Can I do that? Here we come. Yes, come on, come on. My computer is very slow today. Let's see if we can get something. Now we are talking something here. Let me see. Come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to find something. Here it is. For Sue. Here you are, Sue. For you. Great idea. Yes. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your crown. You earned it today. Yeah, you're so welcome. Yes, Queen Sue. For a great idea. So as you can see, it's only there's no limitation for our creativities. So now I have bubbled around for almost 3 hours now, and it's being late. So I am soon going off. You're welcome. Thank you, Sherry. So I'll take my coffee and have a last chat with you for 10 more minutes. Imagination. Yes. Yes, my dinner time. It's like, see, nope, it won't say anything. 21, 22. Now in Denmark, the time is this. So it's dinner time. Yes, it is. I didn't know. I already, chit-chatted for 3 hours. It's you always have a good time. Yes, 9:23. So it's evening. It's evening, Sue. It's oh, your time. Right. Okay. So and we really have a fun time. Okay, it's only 4:30 in US. Yes. Because I am exactly 6 hours ahead of you in US, and I am only your mom should be napping. That's okay. Yes. So you can have a little brief time. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to do some more of this out on my base and jump off. Yes, you bet I have to do that, Tracy. Yes, and time to make dinner. So it has been such a hard pleasure to have all of you here. And you too, Angela and Deborah and Brenda, right? So thank you for your lovely time. Oh, he's cooking your dinner. Yes, then you better go and... Yes, I'll do that. Sue? I'll find you. You have posted in the... You're welcome. You are always welcome to come, Dorinda. Thank you. It has been lovely to have you all in my knitting corner, creative corner. Yes, I will do that. Tracy? Oh, yes, he does. I have enjoyed you all company, and I'm going to say thank you. And thank you, Sue, and you too. Have a wonderful day, right? Love and hugs to all of you. So see you in another video, and I'll invite you, and I am going to kiss all of you and see all of you. So bye, ladies. Thank you for 3 wonderful hours. Bye, hugs. Love you all with depth of my heart. Thank you. Bye.